There's a horrible case of rape and murder that has emerged from Karnataka's Hassan district. Now, this hasn't really popped up in national media. Could be for two reasons. One, because they're all distracted with other things that are happening. Two, because maybe the victim was a homeless person who was sleeping on the street. And so somehow nobody feels that there's any accountability or nobody needs to fight for her. But in this horrible case, caught entirely on CCTV camera, there seems to be a person who kills this woman with a large stone or a cement brick and then goes on to rape her. My colleague Amita actually has details from this. She's in Bangalore right now. Amita, unfortunately, not much has been written about this case. Have the police managed to make an arrest?
Well, there's been no arrest so far. In fact, we spoke to the superintendent of police of Hassan district, and Hassan is a district in Karnataka, about 200 kilometers away from Bangalore. He told me that they're looking for the accused, but the accused is at large at this point.
And from the CCTV visuals and from what we've understood, and I must warn our viewers, some of this is very disturbing. There were two people sleeping on that footpath, but one of them was murdered. Do they know where the other person is?
The police has no information about the other person as well. So when we asked about the investigation of the case itself, they said that they have registered a case of murder. Section 302 is what the case has been registered as, and they're looking for the accused, and they're also looking for that person. If I can take you through the case itself, Faye, this incident took place on the 26th of August. At about 12:03 a.m. And this entire incident was captured on CCTV cameras. It's extremely horrific because there was a camera on a bank right next to the pavement where two homeless people were sleeping. This man goes there at 12:03 a.m. He picks up a cement block, drops that block on a woman in a pink sari. The other person, we don't know who that is. He runs away. After 40 minutes, at 12:40, he comes back to see this woman really struggling, bleeding profusely, but the other person is not to be seen anywhere, and the police has not given us details of that person. They are yet to identify that person as well. But at 12:40, he tries to pick her up again, but then she pushes him away. He runs away again. He comes back at 12:58, picks up the block, drops it again on her head, and he goes away. After 3 minutes, he comes back to check if she's alive. She's dead. Post that, he rapes the dead body, and this entire incident was caught on CCTV camera. And right now, there's only one section of murder registered against the accused, and the accused is at large.
Well, the concerning part about all of this is that in spite of the fact that the entire crime was caught very clearly on CCTV camera, there seems to be no arrest, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of public outrage or any pressure on the police to actually solve this case. The worrying thing is that this individual could be anywhere right now. Somewhere in Hassan, somewhere in Bangalore, anywhere in Karnataka, anywhere in the neighboring states. And that is something that we should worry about, that this case of rape, of murder, I beg your pardon, and necrophilia has not been solved by the Hassan police. So there should be an appeal to the government of Karnataka and the police of Karnataka to solve this case as quickly as possible and put this person behind bars so he does not repeat this this sort of a crime anywhere else. It's horrific and horrifying, and we hope that it gets solved as quickly as possible. Thank you, Amita, for bringing me those details.